Welcome back, everyone, to I'm No Genius. As always, I am Eli Kenneth Burgett. I'm joined today over the phone by Camden Matthew Primer. Cam, how you doing?
I would just like to make the 7 people who have tuned in for this weekly episode, I just want to let them know I'm not calling from jail. We just never found time this week to set podcast time aside. So we're improvising.
We're improvising a little bit, but Cam, this was Thanksgiving weekend. It's a time to spend with loved ones. We had ourselves, a Thanksgiving and then a Friendsgiving of our own yesterday, Saturday, and we just didn't find the time because we were having so much fun being with each other.
I can't argue that one bit. I love all of my friends deeply. I love all of my family deeply. I love a lot. I love to love. I am also in shambles. My body hurts. I ate like dog shit, but I had fun. Had a lot of love.
Cam, what'd you eat this weekend? What was on your plate for Thanksgiving?
Oh, Eli. A better question would be what was not on my plate.
That's a good question, yeah.
I had the classic Thanksgiving plate, the turkey, the ham, the stuffing, the mac and cheese, the corn casserole, the spicy mystery casserole that's actually pretty good, deviled eggs galore, I'm trying to think, broccoli salad, and then today we had a Thanksgiving for Dad's side of the family, which was like different soups and different sandwiches. Ate too much there. Friendsgiving, we went straight college, Taco Bell. Adam made lasagna. You brought donuts, sheets mozzarella sticks, macaroni bites. Just anything that would kill an overweight 65-year-old man. We had.
Yeah, and Cam, I think you've said this multiple times. Once our metabolism runs out, as a collective, I think we're all doomed.
I've been, like I said, over the summer I've been trying to, at least Monday through Friday at about 2 p.m., I've been trying to eat somewhat healthy, hit my protein for the day, stay within a certain calorie limit, and I felt really good. Like I've looked decent, I felt great. But when I get on these just rampages of filth and disgust and zero-calorie soda that I'm just pumping into my veins, I don't feel too well.
Yeah. Yeah, Cam.
Can you explain that one?
Well, I mean, Cam, we don't have our nurse here, Colin Harrell, but as a non-medical professional, I can tell you that and also as a guy who eats junk food on the regular, it ain't good for you, man. The waistline expands rapidly, and before you know it, your old high school body is gone, and you're a 240-pound guy delivering the news who can't fit into his suit anymore. And that's not a good feeling to have, I don't think.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, you don't look 240 pounds, if that's anything for you.
Well, I mean, yeah, but if I wasn't 6'4" and drive a Lamborghini and had 40 stacks in my bank account, I'm sure I would look 240 pounds. But I'm also very humble as well.
Fair. But the humbleness does slim the waistline.
Yeah, I think so as well. But Cam, we did have Friendsgiving last night. I left a little bit early. How were the events after I departed?
It was the usual. I mean, you've been in my basement a bunch of times, like just hanging out. Just, the usual. Colin attacked me and tried to rip my clothes off, and everyone stood and laughed and watched.
Yeah, I have to say.
Or were you there for that?
I think, well, I wasn't there for all of it, but Colin did try to attack me as I was leaving, and I should expect nothing less from Colin. He's a very loving character, and he didn't want me to leave, so I can respect that.
Yeah. I mean, it was a great time. I love my boys.
Yeah, love the boys. Saturday, Cam, or a little earlier in the day. I think we have to talk about this. We also met up at Adam's house. Adam and Ivy playing host to our group of friends to watch the Ohio State game between them and Michigan. And it did what happened, Cam? What happened?
I don't know, bro. You tell me. Considering that you came from the loins of Ryan Day, that's why you look exactly the same. It's no. I mean, I don't know if the audience knows this, but it's no coincidence that ever since you enrolled to be a student at Ohio State, we've never beat Michigan.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's because you look like Ryan Day. I don't know if it's the unspeakable things you did while you were a student at the university. I don't know if that's just come back to haunt you.
Can't prove that.
I can't quite put my finger on it.
Well, I don't.
But,
Yeah.
I mean, Ryan Day has to be fired, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, for context, ladies and gentlemen, were they number 2 ranked OSU?
Yes.
Yeah, number 2 ranked OSU against the unranked 6-5 Michigan team. And Michigan straight up came into their house and took them down. And it was a bad game overall. Ohio State scored twice, 1 touchdown and 1 field goal. And Michigan had 1 touchdown and 2 field goals, totaling for a score of 13-10. So it wasn't very good overall. We could have passed the ball maybe a little bit more, and that would have resulted in numerous first downs. But we did not do that, so we lose. And then Michigan tries to plant the flag on OSU's midfield, and Ohio State suddenly has a problem with that, so now they decide to stop them. And it wasn't a good look overall. It was bad. So, yeah, Ryan Day's job might be in trouble.
I'm still in shock that that happened to us, and I genuinely have no words. How do you lose? How do you lose that football game? I get it's college football and madness happens, but Ryan Day literally knew that he was coaching for his job, and he still went out there and played scared, and then that's what happens.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a good look overall, and I thought it was going to be better once I left around halftime, but it did not get better. I was listening to the radio, 97.1 The Fan, all the way there to Columbus, and Paul Keels was getting a little miffed. I mean, he's usually, stone cold delivery all the time, but he was not happy at all.
You think in moments like that, he thinks back to when you asked him what his favorite Star Wars character was or whatever?
Yeah, he came into our class, and I asked him if he could say, "Luke, I am your father," or "No, I am your father," or something like that. And he laughed. He did laugh. So I made Paul Keels laugh. It was nice.
Did he say it at least?
He did say it. Yeah, which was also pretty cool. He does sound suspiciously like James Earl Jones. I'm not the only one to make that connection. I was just the one who acted on it. So,
well, maybe if you focus more on Ohio State and less on Star Wars, we might have won the football game. I'm finding everyone to blame.
Yeah, you're finding.
Because I can't blame myself. I didn't play. I rooted my balls off. I was fan number 1.
Yeah.
I mean, Adam was ready to sacrifice his dog. I don't know the who, but he was going to.
Yeah.
We did all we could.
I mean, yeah, like we congregated. We had, we lifted our spirits up. We played games. We played card games. We met up and we were supposed to win that game, but we didn't. And now all of Ohio is sad, and we all feel like frauds. So, my question is this, though: say by some miracle, Ryan Day and the Buckeyes win a national championship. Is he still fired?
I thought about that. I think it'd be hysterical if you did. If you did kick him to the curb after a national championship. Because that would boost the rivalry even more. Like, it means so much to each side that we will fire a coach because they can't get it done.
Yeah. I mean, like, but people, a lot of Ohio State fans, like in the leading up to it, they were just like, whatever playoff game or whatever bowl game we play in or we win, this game against Michigan means more because the rivalry is so, extensive. But I don't know, man. Like, I think if anything less than a national championship, Ryan Day's just done. Like, that's what I think.
I think he goes to the NFL. To be honest.
Who's going to take him?
I think the Jets.
That would be on par for the Jets. I mean,
I know.
Cam, what are you
I
doing?
don't think he.
What are you
Oh,
doing?
I'm trying not to make noise.
What are you doing right now?
I'm duct taping a Christmas present. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so loud.
No, it's okay. This is actually a good transition because it is December now, and we are in the Christmas season because Thanksgiving is over. And I know you absolutely hate Christmas music until Black Friday comes around for some odd reason. Now you're in the spirit for the season. So, Cam, how you feeling now that it's Christmas?
Dude, I decorated my entire house today in Christmas because now is the appropriate time to celebrate Christmas. I had the JBL bumping. Some old dead guy was singing Christmas music to me because that's what all the songs are, and it was blissful and joyful. And I was in the spirit.
You were in the spirit for sure, Cam. And I don't want to give away like what the present is or who you're wrapping it for, but why are you wrapping with duct tape?
We're doing Secret Santa, so who knows? And maybe it's one. Maybe my person listens. I'm no genius. Doubt it, but maybe they do, and they're in my family. And I'm wrapping with duct tape because you know me. I'm an environmental guy. Amazon just throws so many boxes at my house. I took them out of their box and I've condensed it into one box, and I'm taping it back up so it's nice and giftable. Feel me?
Yeah, I gotcha. I understand now. That's actually good reasoning. I thought you were like wrapping the presents as we speak, but putting duct tape over the wrapping paper, causing it to be obscene from a visual standpoint.
No. Braden's not my Secret Santa. He's the only one. He's the one person I would allow that for.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Who's all in the Secret Santa pool in the Primer household?
Oh, the immediate seven:
Yeah,
Jeremy, Gina, Tyler, Camden, Braden, Allie, Alexa.
Alexa's in it. How long has she been in it?
As long as we've been dating. I guess we started doing it 3 years ago. So for 3 years.
Okay, and who have you drawn in years past?
I believe the first year. Maybe we've only done it for 2 years. Okay, yeah, this is the second year we've done it. Last year I got Tyler.
What'd you get? What'd you get, Tyler?
He sent in his list, and it consisted of numerous golf material. I had softballs, sleeves, and I got all of it for him. And he was super pumped and excited and in the holiday spirit.
What a guy! What a guy! I mean,
Yeah.
like me and my coworkers, we are also doing a Secret Santa. First time I've ever done one of those in the workplace. I'm pretty excited about that.
You've never done one before?
Well, never in like a workplace scenario.
Gotcha.
Well, then again, I've never had a full-time job either.
You've never had a workplace.
Yeah, I've never had a place that I call work. So
Yeah.
this is gonna be interesting. I drew a fella who well, I mean, he doesn't listen to this, so there's no way he's gonna see it. But I'm like trying to gauge like what their favorite restaurants are, or like what they like to do for fun. Because I don't want to just get him a gift card and everything. I want this to be personal.
Yeah, I mean, did he give any preferences or anything to look out for, or is it kind of just figured out?
Cam, you don't understand. We are in the news industry, okay? We do investigative journalism. So there are no lists, per se, people sending you, here's what I want, and then you go buy it. You have to pry this information out of them. And I am willing to do that 100%. I'm co-opting people who sit near this individual to spy on him and check his search history. I want all the deets on this guy.
That sounds extremely inefficient and quite honestly annoying.
Yeah, it is inefficient, and I've come up empty on all of my leads, so
Mm-hmm.
I might just have
Mm-hmm.
to ask the guy what he wants.
Say the guy's name. I'll find everything out about him.
I can't. I'll tell you off air because on the off chance that he
Give me his
actually,
first and last name on the air right now.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to dox him on air.
Are you sure?
I'm sure
Is he head anchor or field reporter?
he's. I'm not telling you that, Cam.
I'm losing you. Would you say?
I said
This is valuable information.
I'm not telling you.
Give me initials.
I'm not giving you anything, Cam. Will you give me the initials of who you got for Secret Santa this year?
MD.
In what?
Yeah, bro. I gave you the initials. If you knew what MD stood for, you know exactly what it is, how the initials work.
Okay, then I guess I'm just bad at initials. I'm really perplexed. I don't know who that is in your family then.
Yeah, I used to be in my past life. You know the game, the movie, The Imitation Game.
Oh, with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah, that was me in my past life. I was that man.
You were the guy who decoded German messages in World War II.
Yes, using the Navajo language. That was me.
Only you would make such an obscure reference like that. You freaking history dweeb.
That was pretty good, though, wasn't it?
I mean, yeah. I understood it, so I guess I'm just as dweebish as you are.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah. But Cam, this is our first episode of December. You know, what are some things you're looking forward to for this 2024 Christmas season?
I'm excited for the days to get super short so they can get super long again.
Okay.
I'm excited for. I guess snow's cool when you have nowhere to be. So I just hope I have nowhere to be if it does snow. I'm excited. Oh, we're going on a ski trip. We're going snowboarding the day after Christmas. That'll be exuberant.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. What else am I excited for? I'm just excited for the season. Everyone's happy. I like happy.
Yeah, I concur with that. It is kind of weird how once December 1st hits, everybody's just in a better mood overall. I think per capita, everybody is just a happier individual. Would you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you have no choice because then you just look like a curmudgeon old Grinch.
Yeah, do you use when you describe somebody who's not in the Christmas spirit, do you say Grinch or do you say Scrooge?
I think both are bad comparisons. Because if you sit there and you watch the entire story, they at the very end they both come to love Christmas.
Well, yeah, but this is we're talking about somebody who like at the start of the film, people who tuned out after 20 minutes, that's the target audience we're trying to get with these clips right here.
I call them. All right, I'm gonna say things and you just bleep it out.
Okay.
No, actually, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't call them that. I don't know. I was like, oh, you don't like Christmas? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
That's it?
Violently.
Oh yeah, you just say it very suggestively, threateningly. Just say oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, you never know what's going to happen for you.
You don't like Christmas? See what you get this year.
Yeah. I just passed a sign on the road that said, all I want for Christmas is for you to drive sober. Which, that's a good...
Are you granting that wish tonight, Eli?
I am sober, but, talking on the phone whilst driving, not necessarily the safest thing to do. But, I will say, I am using hands-free technology to make this whole episode happen. So I got that going for me.
Good.
Yeah, because kids, especially kids who are in driver's ed, safety first. That is the most important thing. Take it from a guy who failed his temps test the first time around, had to take it again, and it was the most embarrassing 7 days of my life. Learn the rules of the road and obey them. That's what I'll say to you.
Yeah. One of my favorite stories to tell is when you and I were in driver's ed together, and I would make you laugh by passing you notes, and you get in trouble for it.
Yeah, I don't think our driver's ed teacher liked me very much. But she loved you. Go figure. Freaking teacher's pet.
But yeah, I just know when not to laugh out loud. You're still working on that.
Yeah, yeah. That's actually very true, and that describes our friendship very much. You do something, and I get in trouble for it. It's very, yeah, it's a nice chemistry that we have together.
It's good stuff. I enjoy it thoroughly.
Well, I know you enjoy it. You come out on top all the time. But Cam, we've been going at this for about 20 minutes, and I'm feeling dangerous while talking on the phone to you and keeping this thing going. So let's do a life lesson and let's wrap this baby up.
Okay. Life lesson. It is Christmas season, and everyone is in the spirit, and it's fun. So why not have fun yourself? Yeah?
I'm right there with you, Cam. I was going to say something to the effect of, during the Christmas season, a lot of people, they turn into, Arnold's character from Jingle All the Way, or Tim Allen's character from, pre-Santa Claus, like Tim Allen. And, they just want to work all the time. And I say that during this holiday season, make time for your loved ones, your friends, and your family. Don't worry about work all the time. Don't let it consume your life. Obviously, it's a big part of your life. Don't let it consume you, though. However, if that work is a podcast that you record with your loved ones every single week, you might want to prioritize that and not put it off till the last second on a Sunday night, having to release it at 7 a.m. on a Monday. Don't do that. Give yourself plenty of time to record your podcast episodes, and don't rush art, because, Camo, this is art right here.
Amen to that, brother.
Amen to that. From everyone here at I'm No Genius, I've been Eli. He has been Cam. Thank you all for listening to this very, very poorly made episode, and we'll see you next time.
Everybody loves